Hello everyone. Today's question is, can a seller cancel their real estate agreement? I have now witnessed a situation when, as a result of the rising real estate market, sellers who have signed agreements 4 months ago are seeing similar homes sell for more money. They thus are trying to cancel their agreement and sell to someone else for more money. Can a seller do this? Here are 5 things to remember. Number 1, can a seller cancel their agreement by refusing to close? The answer is no. The seller can still be sued by the buyer if this happens. What options are available to a buyer if a seller cancels? The buyer has 2 options. They can sue the seller to force the seller to sell the property to them at the price offered, or the buyer can try and purchase a similar property, and if they end up paying more for the similar property, they can sue for the damages they incur. What should guide the buyer decision? This is not easy. In order to sue the seller, to force them to sell, a buyer has to prove the home was unique and that they could not obtain a similar home. This is not always easy to prove. In addition, a lawsuit could take years. And where is the buyer going to live in the meantime? In my experience, it may make more sense to just purchase a similar property and negotiate a settlement from the seller for any losses incurred. Is there a risk to the seller by canceling? There is also a substantial risk to the seller. Besides facing a lawsuit from the buyer lawyer will likely register a caution on title right away, which will prevent the seller from selling the property to anyone else if that was their goal in canceling in the first place. Number 5, is it better to settle than sue? In my opinion, it is always better to settle than sue. Lawsuits are not only expensive, but they take an emotional toll on you as well. Think how upset you were the last time you received a traffic ticket and had to fight it in court. Now multiply the stress by 100 and you begin to understand what is involved. It is also possible a court decision could be made public, bringing you publicity you don't want either. Figure out a fair settlement if at all possible. At our law firm, we do every part of a transaction safely, whether it is signing documents through a video conference, transferring funds to our trust account, and arranging lockboxes on closing for the keys. If you have any questions about how to resolve your own closing issues, please contact me at mark@realestatelawyers.ca. From all of my partners at staff at Realestatelawyers.ca, stay safe and be healthy.